The salt-bleached, sun-bleached mermaids of Coral Crest had beautiful hair. It was long, it was flowing, and it was, for the most part, exactly the same. A uniform curtain of seaweed green, kelp brown, or sun-bleached gold, tangled with the occasional piece of driftwood or confused shrimp. Marina found it dreadfully boring. While others sang siren songs or collected pearls, Marina was obsessed with the human world's flotsam and jetsam. A waterlogged fashion magazine, a single perfect bottle of coral pink nail polish, a tarnished silver comb, these were her treasures. She practiced on herself, weaving bioluminescent plankton into her own silver tresses until they glowed like a constellation. She used crushed pearls for shimmer and sticky sea sap to create elaborate sculptural updos that defied the current. It's a bit much, isn't it? Her friend would say, eyeing Marina's latest creation, a towering style anchored with abalone shells that chimed softly in the water. But Marina was undeterred. With a boldness that would make a great white shark pause, she hollowed out a spacious grotto on the edge of the reef, hung a sign carved from a whalebone that read the Grotto, Salon in Styles, and opened for business. The first customer was a skeptical mermaid named Coralia, whose long, lank hair was the color of murky water. I just want something different, she sighed. Marina got to work. She didn't just cut and style, she used the ocean itself as her palette. She tinted Corallia's hair with a dye made from crushed cobalt sea glass, giving it a deep, shimmering blue hue. She then carefully braided strands of living, tiny phosphorescent polyps into the locks, so they pulsed with a soft, blue-green light. For the finale, she adorned the style with delicate, star-shaped sand dollars and a single, dramatic black pearl. When Coralia swam out of the grotto, she didn't just look different. She looked like a goddess of the midnight sea. A crowd gathered. Jaws quite literally dropped. The grotto became an overnight sensation. Soon, mermaids were queuing from the kelp forest to the trench. Marina gave a timid seahorse herder a fierce short crop embedded with tiny, sharp pufferfish spines that glinted dangerously. She gave a majestic, older mermaid a regal crown of woven white coral and trailing moonbeam jellyfish tendrils. She developed a wave perm using the gentle, consistent currents from a friendly family of garden eels, and a deep conditioning treatment made from rare Arctic kelp oil and the tears of a genuinely moved clam. Her fame didn't stay beneath the waves. A marine biologist submarine studying coral regeneration drifted past the grotto. Through the thick porthole, the scientists saw a parade of mermaids with hair that defied physics and logic, hair that glowed, hair that moved on its own, hair sculpted into fantastic shapes resembling sea dragons and swirling vortexes. He fumbled for his underwater camera. The news broke on a slow news day, and the world went wild. Salon siren, mermaid mastermind makes waves in undersea beauty. Forget the dryer, feel the current. The hottest hair is in the abyss. Exclusive footage, the Mermaid Mogul of the Grotto. Marina, ever the savvy business mermaid, watched the grainy, sensationalized news reports on a waterproof tablet she'd salvaged from a shipwreck. She wasn't offended. She was inspired. The next day, a new sign appeared beside the whalebone one, written in careful, if slightly wobbly English, now catering to land dwellers. BYO oxygen tank, appointments essential. The first human client was a daring celebrity stylist named Finn. He arrived in a state-of-the-art submersible, his own hair a boring dryland blonde. With a nervous gulp, he sat on the giant, polished clamshell chair. Marina was a professional. She gave him what he asked for, the Triton. She used a mix of salted sea foam and crushed mother of pearl to create a textured, sun-bleached effect that no product on Earth could replicate. She then styled it into artfully messy waves that seemed to hold the memory of the ocean itself. When Finn surfaced, he was a walking, talking advertisement. His hair was a masterpiece, a sensation. He couldn't stop touching it. "It's alive," he kept exclaiming. Back in her grotto, surrounded by the gentle glow of anglerfish lamps and the happy chatter of her clients, Marina smiled. She wasn't just a hairstylist anymore. She was a pioneer. She had taken the endless, boring beauty of the sea and shown them its true potential for glamour. And in doing so, she had bridged two worlds, one stunning, shimmering, saltwater-soaked style at a time. The queue outside the grotto now stretched all the way to the surface, a vibrant, glittering line of clients from both land and sea, all waiting for a touch of Marina's magic. The end. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.